Welcome to the Neverworld podcast, where together we explore the strange and unusual. Every journey starts with the first step into the unknown. Hello, folks. How are you? Welcome to the Neverworld podcast. Today we are on episode number 9 of season 4 of Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah.
We skipped number 8 because it was boring.
I'm going to tell you this. We're not the only ones that skipped number 8. The whole crew of Skinwalker Ranch skipped number 8, number 7, number 6. I'm just going to get it out of the way. Finally, something happens that kept my interest this week. Very happy to see that. Travis had the rockets out.
The mortars going off.
Yeah. And it was just, there was some more stuff with this. They finally, it was, this is one of the things I've always liked about the show is when they're doing experiments.
Right.
Experiments we haven't seen. And this time it was a weather balloon that's going to track. They were going to 70,000 feet and recording all that data all the way up. And then what they say, like 1,000 feet below the surface that they could get. Was that right? Or
1,000 feet or 1,000 kilometers?
Yeah. Wow. Either way, it
was some crazy depth that this guy's equipment could read, like a LiDAR underneath the earth. And they were like all getting excited about it. And they're talking about this area and that area. And I'm like, you better be able to see everything, because if you guys don't show everything, you're hiding something.
Yes.
At that
Especially
point, you're just hiding.
With what we know of who's involved with Skinwalker and just the news that comes out. It's just, the government's still involved.
I mean, you got Travis Taylor there. The government's involved. You know, there's no such thing as an ex-CIA agent. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, it's like an ex-Hell's Angel or ex-La Cosa Nostra.
Ex-Mafia,
Ex-Yakuza, just not happening.
But this episode was good. And
it was.
Who knows? I think Travis, I honestly do think Travis Taylor's
wrong Travis.
Heart is in the right place. I really do. I would find it I don't want to say disconcerting, because that's not the right word. I would be disingenuous if I said I wasn't a little bit concerned if I were in that group. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I would be concerned, but in that type of situation, and you really don't, let's say you really do believe something's going to happen. You really do believe a portal is going to open up. You need to be able to trust this guy enough to save your life if shit goes the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
So with that said, if I were in that situation, would I trust Travis enough to go, I think this guy's got my back? I think so. I really do. Dragon's there to shoot somebody if everything goes tits up. So you're really covered, scientifically and in a hell-bent for leather, every man for himself type thing. So,
to speak to that in part specifically, we don't see everything. We know they have conversations definitely off camera. We know they're good with it. We just don't know what all of that means, to be honest.
And how much they all know about what's really going on now.
Yeah.
So, but this one was the first episode in a couple of episodes that were.
I was getting really worried.
Yeah, I was too going into this one, but really quickly they caught up. Like soon as Travis was like, "Well, we got some rockets, and I'm going to shoot," I was like, "Yes, rockets! Yeah, rockets! There's going to be bombs and shit going off."
Yeah. That's honestly, I look forward to the rockets and it's not so much the rockets. It's anytime Travis gets excited, I get excited.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a hype man.
He is. And Eric is the guy who brings everybody down to reality. Like, okay, now let's look at the info that we got. Dragon, I think, is just waiting to shoot something. And I don't mean that in a bad way.
No.
I honestly think that guy is on edge all the time
Well,
because
here's
of all the crap that they've seen. He's
yeah.
probably like, will my guns even work against this thing? Whatever comes out there, I don't know.
Well, I frequent a lot of message boards on Reddit, and a lot to do with aliens and Skinwalker
Uh,
Ranch and stuff. And that was a lot of the talk going on: is what's wrong with Dragon? Why is he looking the way he is? He looks angry. He's not looking
yeah,
well. I would say, folks, I saw him in February. He looks great. He's super friendly. He was in a great mood. So yeah, I don't know. We're looking at something. Something must have been going on in the summer, but right now, Dragon's fine. Remember, this is filmed last year, last
yeah,
summer.
yeah. Well,
So
you got to figure if you're on this ranch, let's say, and again, it goes back to if you think something's going to happen, you, and you're the security guy, you're probably armed. I mean, you
you're
see the
probably on
one gun
edge.
that everybody carries. You know, the security guys all have at least
Yeah,
one side piece. But how many other weapons does that guy got on him? I'm
more
guessing
than
he's
that.
got a few other weapons on him. You
Yeah,
just don't see. And he's probably wondering, like, okay, now what direction is something going to come at me?
yeah.
Um, but that's enough about Dragon. I love Dragon. I like Thomas.
Well,
Um,
everybody's really cool. And what I was going to say on that, we think he's there for security because what might be coming through. But
right.
I would say he and Caleb's biggest job is keeping sightseers off the damn ranch.
Yeah, but that's still security because if you're
Yeah.
shooting something
Oh yeah.
off and you
Oh
got
yeah.
let's say you got a really crazy guy who thought he saw an alien, thought he was chasing an alien or something back to your ranch shooting. Well, you better have a guy there that knows how to
Well, and
shoot.
that's what I'm saying. I'd be on edge because we know how people can get, and that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. If that
yeah,
that's I think I'd be more as Dragon. I'd be more on edge over the looky loos than somebody stepping through a portal.
yeah, exactly. So you never know what's going on with them.
Yeah,
Um, but in this episode, yeah, they shot some rockets. He shot the mortar. Travis and Caleb they have like a portable launcher now. It
yeah. They
looked
put
like
it in the
it was
back
like
of
a
their
portable launcher.
UTV.
So they're shooting mortars and shooting a rocket. And I didn't know whether the rocket had any instruments on it or not because I
I
was
don't think
cooking
so.
dinner and I had my back turned at the moment. But they were filming it. And as he shoots the mortar up to explode, the rocket goes off and goes through the mortar and everything
Yeah.
explodes. And he's like, that's not how that thing was wired. It should have never went off.
No, and at
It
31
actually
feet.
Yeah, at 31 feet, which was where I think the rocket the previous couple of
Yeah,
weeks had gone off. And he's like,
correct.
that's weird that it happened in the exact same spot. Let's move. They moved somewhere because they saw a light, a heat
Yeah,
signature in a certain area. So they shot that up. And then they got even brighter light. Then the plane, they
yeah. There was a
think it was an
plane that came
airplane
through
flying over, but it was
with no
silent. Thomas is
transponder
like,
on.
yeah. Thomas is like, yeah, but it wasn't making any noise. But it looked
Yeah,
like airplane lights, but not like lights I'm used to.
it
And I'm
was
like,
different. Yeah,
that's okay. That's strange, but okay. Let's go there. Who knows? It got interesting. All I can say is it got
yeah.
interesting.
It
Finally,
was
after about
interesting.
4 weeks of scratching my butt and picking my nose and waiting for something
Yeah, and
interesting to
starting
happen.
to wonder, why did I buy this season?
Yeah,
If this is all I'm
yeah.
going to see. So, all right, thank you. Let's have more.
And they were still drilling through the top of the mesa, and it sounded like they weren't getting through anything.
I think he'd been there for weeks, and he's only at like 20 feet.
Yeah, and they should have already
Yeah,
been at 40 or 41 feet. And he's like,
yeah.
I don't know what the hell I'm hitting.
Well,
There
when you
shouldn't
go
be
up there with
anything
a hand
there.
drill,
Yeah, the old school cranky wooden.
yeah, that's he might as well have that. It's like, damn. After seeing I get it. It's on the mesa. But
Mhm.
they have access to a helicopter. They can lower that stuff up there. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't understand why they.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one's weird to me.
it took us hours and days to get this up here. Why?
Yeah.
I don't
Go
know.
figure.
Maybe it's just me.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. But no, I'm very happy to finally see something happening on here. I look
Yeah,
forward to seeing where it goes. One of the things for the bingo card was Candace and Tom actually did some research again. So That's
Shooting
mean.
a
God
rocket.
bless
They
everybody.
second on the bingo card for shooting rockets.
Yeah.
Uh,
So,
Geez, there's so many things on that bingo card that came
I
up last.
know it's great.
It was
God bless
great.
whoever did it too. So anyway,
But I'm looking forward to seeing the lidar underneath the ground.
yes,
What,
yes.
if anything else is showing up? I want to. If they don't show anything on that road, I know this whole episode or whole series is going to be bullshit because they drilled in, they couldn't go through anything, and all of a sudden they ignored it. So if nothing comes up on that road where they were drilling, I'm going to be like, oh, okay, what are you guys hiding?
Yeah.
Come
Yeah, because
on.
something's got to show if that radar's or there's going to be a glitch, and we don't know why this happened, but all this data got erased
Again.
again. Yeah.
Well, I was waiting for that damn balloon. I'll be honest with you. I was waiting for that balloon to go up and all the instruments go off on it.
Yeah.
But this guy's like, this was a textbook launch.
Everything went the way it was supposed to.
Everything's been
Yeah.
recording. Everything looks like it's doing what
That's
it's
good.
supposed to do. But like you said, you never know. It could just be a big glitch. Who
Oh,
knows?
we forgot to take the lens cap off. What? Sorry, guys. We'll never do it again, though. We got other jobs. We can't make it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, we can't do this again.
yeah. Yeah. So there you have it, folks. Episode 9. Definitely tune in if you haven't watched it. It's finally like they're back on track, starting some more serious
Yeah.
experiments. So definitely look forward to what's happening.
I do have one thought, and whenever the season is over, I'm going to go back and watch it like I always do from episode 1 and like binge it because I think maybe binging it might make it coalesce a little bit easier, a little bit better. So that's I'm gonna try that, and then maybe we can do like a seasonal wrap up before we start in on ghosts and goblins and
Yeah,
creatures of
we
the night.
could do that. We can do that. One of the things I found because I watched previous seasons, at least the first 2
Yeah,
seasons back, I binged those,
yeah, yeah,
and it was hard for me because every episode has a massive recap and
yeah,
constantly flashes back to the previous episode. So you damn near it's like I've just watched it literally 10 minutes ago, folks. I don't need to
yeah,
see this. And so
yeah,
it was hard to get through binging it like that. But
yeah. No,
you
no,
know,
it is, but it's fun to watch, especially the first, couple episodes or
oh yeah.
first couple of seasons because you're like,
Oh yeah.
oh crap. And I still
Yeah.
think that one smudgy thing that they saw in the air looked like
Uh,
Galactus to me.
well, as Travis has called it, the blob anomaly. And it's
Yeah, the
like, oh,
blob
okay, we got the
anomaly.
blob anomalies. And it's like, okay, yeah, that's nice. The blobs.
We're gonna
So
have to
it
add
could
that to
be,
the bingo card.
yeah, the
Blob
blob
anomaly.
anomaly. If I'd have drank every time he said that, I'd have been shit faced by the end of the show.
You're right.
Yeah. So, folks, grab us next week when we talk about episode 10. It looks like we'll have a continuation of actually some things happening. Who
I hope
knows?
so. I
Maybe,
hope so. It's getting
maybe.
good again.
Stick with us as we find out absolutely nothing about Skinwalker Ranch.
But
I
it's
enjoy
fun
it
to
all the
watch.
same.
It's fun to watch
Absolutely.
every time.
Thanks, folks, and we will catch you next week.
Cheers.